All right. Hey guys, Mr. Kyle Myers Mathematics, and we're just going to jump right into it for today. I'm going to show you guys an awesome calculator program I just created. You can type out the steps. I'll show you word for word how to do it in the description as well. But I'm going to demo it for you, show it what it looks like. It's a little long, but it's really, really helpful. And on the pre-calc test, if you can make a program or if you can copy the steps for this program, then as long as you're allowed to use a calculator, you can do this, and it saves you a lot of time solving for missing sides and angles in any triangle. All right, so let's go ahead and look at it. So I've got my TI 84 Plus, and I'm going to turn it on first. There's a couple tiny little things I need to check before we go into this program, before you use the program. So first things first, and this is just normal standard operating procedure kind of thing here. You have to have it in either radian mode or degree mode. It works in either mode, but for any problem, you always want to check if you're in the right mode. That's just always a thing. Now, this is the thing that's not normally what you have to check, but you do have to check in order to use this program and have the answers all display really well. So normally this is set to float, meaning it kind of just takes it out to a bunch of decimal places, but you can change how it rounds. So 0, meaning it rounds to the nearest whole number. Okay, so it just is going to round your answers to the nearest whole number, and you have to do that because for the ambiguous case, which this program includes, you want to be able to display 6 bits of information. You want to display the missing side and the 2 missing angles in triangle 1 and triangle 2, so 6 whole things of information. It's a lot of info to fit on this screen, so that was the only way to be able to fit it all in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. I've got some other programs in here too. Let me know in the description below if any of these look good. This one converts just a couple different units that are not normally known, like, converts radians to degrees pretty easily, degrees to radians, that sort of thing. And then also Fahrenheit and Celsius, just a couple little side things. Distant slope midpoint of any 2 points. Pythagorean theorem, self-explanatory. Systems of equations. This one solves a system of 2 by 2 or 3 by 3, meaning 2 equations, 2 variables. Temp trig, I kind of just created this as like a little mini version to insert into this one, trig laws. This one's tri-area, which, finds the triangle's area. But this is the one we're looking at here. So trig laws. And then here we go. Side angle order. So you have to know the order of the sides and angles. So if they just give you a couple bits of information and you're not sure about this, go ahead and draw a picture of your triangle and then write out the sides and angles that you know, and then look at them in order to figure out which one it is. So it's going to be one of these 5. The only one that's missing would be angle, 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 which is not a thing. That's only for similarity, not for congruence. So just look, if you have all 3 sides, obviously you pick that one. If you have 2 sides and the angle in between, right? And it actually says that in the description here. So if I click on this one, let's say side angle side, right? So then it says, okay, finding the missing sides and angles in any triangle, I have, right? So that message displays no matter what. And then here, this particular option, side angle side, is 2 sides and the angle between them. Okay, so let's say side 1 is 8. I'm in angle mode. I'm in degree mode. I almost said angle mode. Let's say it's like, I don't know, 50 degrees or something. We'll say 56 just for fun. Okay. And then, sorry, that was the wrong one. All right. Can't go back, unfortunately. So we'll have to relaunch it. That's just something that happens with calculators in general. So let's look here. So side angle side. Side 1 is 5. Side 2 is 6. And then angle 3, meaning it's not connected to side 1 or side 2. It's not a single side angle pair. We don't have a side angle pair. So let's say that's 56 degrees. Okay. And then there you go. So angle 1, 52 degrees. Angle 2, 72 degrees. And side 3 is 5. And there you have it. Okay. Now notice all of these numbers are rounded to the nearest whole number. Some of these numbers shouldn't be like this 5 here. I don't think that's a right triangle. I don't think it's Pythagorean triple, is it? So that shouldn't be exactly 5. That should be some sort of random crazy decimal thing. But it's not because I have it set to round to the nearest whole number. Okay. So let's do one more. Let's do like a side angle kind of deal. right? So trig laws. Oh, sorry, I'm in the coding part. All right, so we want to go program. We want to execute one more time, and then I'll go into the actual wording of the program here. So you can take a look at the inside of it. So side-side angle. Then if it's a side-side angle, you have to have the angle be acute. So you need to choose either yes or no. If you choose no, it goes to a different place, and you just solve for the triangle like you normally would and see if you have a triangle or not. If you get an error message, it's because it didn't work. It's because it's not a triangle. Right? So that's it. And then we would go and say no. Angle 1. Okay, so angle 1 is, let's say, 50. Right? Well, the angle is acute, right? So that wouldn't be the case. But let's see what happens. So let's say it's 6, and then the other side is 5. I don't know, I'm just making stuff up here. All right, so look at that. So actually, it is a right triangle because I have this 90 thing here. So interesting. All right, let's go ahead and look at the program. Edit. Trig laws. All right, so this is really long because I have it displayed this message. This is kind of optional. I'll probably do 2 versions of the code for this. One that's a little shorter and less wordy. I like to have it be more wordy because then it's more descriptive and you know exactly what's going on with it. But if you want to do less actual coding, I can kind of just give you the short version of it as well. Let me know in the description if that sounds interesting to you, because I'm probably just going to do the exact version of what I have here. All right, so it's kind of long. It's actually like a few hundred lines here. You need to ask for a lot of inputs, a lot of displays. So it would take a while to copy this word for word. Okay, but it's definitely worth it, and it definitely saves you a ton of time. And what I'm going to also try to do is put a link to the actual TI download. So meaning if you have the TI software, you could just download the thing, and it would just go straight onto your computer. And you can get the official TI software from TI's website. It's like tisoftware.com or something like that. So go check that out. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Okay. So you have to have menus in order to ask people questions. You have to do labels to go to different parts of menus. So there's a little bit involved to this, but definitely worth it because it saves you a ton of time. And like I said, I'll put all the steps in there. And if you just follow it step by step by step, it should take you no more than 10 to 20 minutes to write all of this out. And if you just kind of copy and paste exactly what I have in here. All right. So I hope that was helpful. If this video was helpful, go ahead and like, subscribe, all those awesome things. And of course, if you haven't gotten my awesome free guide, the 5 math mistakes everyone makes and how to avoid them, it's for free on my website, myirishmathematics.com. And I'll see you guys in another episode really soon.